What's up guys, it's Alex from Maximum Charge, and today I'm going to show you guys how to adjust your derailleur in case your e-bike is not shifting properly. Now, this particular e-bike, this is the GhostCat F2.2 Pro. It uses a fairly generic Shimano Altus derailleur with a 7-speed freewheel. So if your bike has something similar to this video is going to be helpful for you as well. Now, I'm not claiming to be an expert on how to adjust derailleurs, but this is how I personally do it with my other e-bikes. Let's jump right in. For derailleur adjustments, I like to flip the bike upside down and rest the handlebars on the ground using my handlebar jack stands. This minimizes the risk of breaking the display or a shifter. I like to carry these in my repair kits and use them on all of my e-bikes. Link in the video description below. Currently, my derailleur cannot shift all the way into the highest gear. So if you guys notice, this derailleur is stopped by this derailleur guard. The guard is actually pushed in a little bit too far, stopping the derailleur from being able to shift all the way down into that highest gear. So we're gonna go ahead and push this derailleur guard out a little bit to make sure this derailleur can shift all the way down. All right guys, so for now I took off the derailleur guard. We're gonna adjust that later and we can focus on one thing at a time. We'll go ahead and adjust this derailleur. So we'll go ahead and adjust this high limit gear to make sure that this derailleur can't be pushed out further than the smallest gear on the freewheel. Try and get a better angle for you guys. So if you notice, when I turn this in, if I tighten that up too much, then the whole derailleur starts to move inwards, and that's obviously too much, so we want to bring it back out. But if I go too far, now the derailleur can be pushed a little bit too far out, and that's not what we want. So right around there is pretty good. Next up, let's go ahead and adjust the low gear limit. All right, let's go ahead and shift all the way up. We're gonna do the same thing with the low gear limiter screw to make sure that this derailleur is adjusted perfectly over the larger cog and it can't be pushed in further towards the motor. So if I turn it counterclockwise, now it can be pushed a little bit too far. So we want to tighten that up a little bit. And it looks like now it starts to move a little bit. So there we go. Once we tighten this up a bit, now we set the proper limit for the low gear. Now what I like to do is shift into the third gear and then use the barrel adjustment to make sure that the derailleur gear is indexed directly over that third gear. And right now we're looking pretty good, but if you guys see, as I turn this counterclockwise, the entire derailleur gets shifted over to one side. So let's go ahead and put it back to make sure the derailleur gear sits more or less right over that third gear. That looks about right. All right guys, let's go ahead and test it and see how it shifts. So this is gear 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is gear number 7, the highest gear. Let's go ahead and shift down into a lower gear. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's gear 1. Let's go ahead and shift all the way back into that highest gear. Works pretty good, and let's quickly shift all the way back down to lowest gear. Looks pretty good, guys. What I'm gonna do, guys, is just put this derailleur guard into a vise and go ahead and just bend it back a bit with my arm. Let's see if that works. All right, guys, and we went ahead and put our adjusted derailleur guard back on. So now it looks like there is plenty of space right over here. It's super common for these derailleur guards to be bent during the shipping process of these heavy e-bikes. So expect to potentially make some minor adjustments to your guard, bend it back in place just a tiny bit so your derailleur can shift properly. Now, I don't claim to be an expert in adjusting derailleurs. Laura, go lay down, go. I'm filming. It uses a pretty generic with a 7-speed freewheel. Hi. Hello. Thank you very much. Okay. Can I please finish the video? Thank you. Can I finish the video now? You just want some attention? Now I don't claim to be an e-bike expert. You want attention? Okay, go lay down. Go over there, go. Now I'm not claiming to be an expert on how to adjust derailleurs. Go over there. Go. Lord, go. Go. Go lay down, come on. Okay, stay. Now, I'm not claiming to be an expert in adjusting Can you see I'm filming? I'm making a video. Can you see I'm making a video? See? People are watching you. You don't care? Okay, go lay down. Come on. Come on. Up. No. Come on. Up here. Lay down. Thank you.